What if wealth wasn't just about numbers in a bank account, but about legacy, power, and how deeply you influence the course of history? What if we looked beyond today's billionaires and traveled back in time, hundreds of years, to meet a man whose riches were so vast they disrupted entire economies, whose generosity was legendary, and whose empire stretched across some of the most resource-rich lands on Earth? What if we compared this man, not just to any modern-day billionaire, but to the richest person alive right now? Elon Musk? This is the story of two giants, Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire, and Elon Musk, the 21st century tech titan behind Tesla, SpaceX, and more. Two men born in entirely different worlds, yet both known as the richest in their respective eras. One ruled with gold, the other with ideas. One governed kingdoms, the other commands industries. But the question remains, who was truly richer? Let's begin in the heart of West Africa. Around the year 1280, a boy named Musa was born into a royal Malian family. At the time, the Mali Empire was growing in power, wealth, and influence. It controlled massive swaths of land rich in natural resources, especially gold. But Musa wasn't originally meant to be emperor. He ascended to power by a twist of fate. When the sitting emperor went on an expedition and never returned, Musa, his deputy, was crowned emperor. And so began one of the most prosperous reigns in human history. Mansa Musa ruled over one of the largest empires in Africa, stretching across modern-day Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Nigeria, and beyond. His empire sat atop one of the world's largest gold reserves. In an age where gold defined power, Musa had what others only dreamed of: control over nearly half of the world's known supply of gold at the time. But he didn't just hoard his wealth. Musa was a devout Muslim, and in 1324, he set off on a pilgrimage to Mecca that would change the world. His caravan stretched as far as the eye could see, over 60,000 people, including soldiers, musicians, merchants, slaves, and officials. Among them were 100 camels, each carrying hundreds of pounds of pure gold. Musa passed through cities like Cairo and Medina, handing out gold so generously that he unintentionally caused severe inflation. The economy of Cairo didn't recover for over a decade. This wasn't just a journey, it was a statement. A statement that West Africa was powerful, wealthy, and deeply cultured. But Musa wasn't done. On his return, he brought back architects, scholars, and craftsmen. He invested in education and culture. He built mosques, universities, and libraries. He transformed Timbuktu into a beacon of Islamic learning and global scholarship. His legacy wasn't just gold, it was knowledge, structure, and a vibrant civilization. Historians estimate that if you adjusted his wealth to today's value, it could exceed $400 billion. Some say even more. Now fast forward to the 20th century. Born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971, a young Elon Musk was fascinated by technology and space. At just 12, he coded and sold a video game. He moved to the US with dreams of innovation. He studied physics and economics. But what truly sets Musk apart isn't just intelligence, it's risk. He co-founded Zip2, then sold it. He co-founded PayPal, then sold that too. And instead of retiring young and wealthy, Musk bet it all, literally everything, on a few wild ideas. Electric cars, reusable rockets, solar energy, and artificial intelligence. Today, Musk leads Tesla, the company that revolutionized the electric vehicle market. He leads SpaceX, the first private company to send humans into space. He founded Neuralink to merge the human brain with machines. He launched Starlink to bring internet to every corner of Earth. Musk didn't inherit an empire. He built one from scratch, powered by innovation and audacity. As of 2025, he's worth over $340 billion, making him the richest man alive. But Musk's wealth isn't stored in gold or land. It's in stock, shares in the companies he built. It rises and falls with the market. One tweet can send it soaring or crashing. He lives in a modest home, owns no mansions, and claims to sleep on factory floors. Unlike Mansa Musa, who displayed his riches openly, Musk's style is minimalist, driven by purpose more than luxury. So how do we compare the two? On one side, Mansa Musa, ruler of kingdoms, controller of wealth in physical form, gold, land, people, and culture. His wealth was stable, tangible, and deeply embedded in the real economy of his time. His impact elevated an entire region to global prominence. On the other side, Elon Musk, an entrepreneur whose wealth is based on future possibilities. He's changing how we move, communicate, and think. He's pushing humanity toward Mars. Mansa Musa built physical institutions, mosques, universities, cities. Elon Musk builds digital ones, platforms, rockets, batteries, chips. Musa's empire expanded through trade and conquest. Musk's empire grows through ideas and disruption. Musa gave away gold to show power. Musk gives away patents to encourage innovation. One measured wealth in treasure, the other in transformation. Let's also look at legacy. Today, hundreds of years after his death, Mansa Musa remains a symbol of African greatness, of wealth rooted in community and learning. His story is being rediscovered as a counterpoint to the narrative that Africa was always poor. He is proof that the continent once led the world in prosperity and intellect. Timbuktu's ancient manuscripts still exist, showing the scientific and literary knowledge of his empire. Musk, meanwhile, is still writing his legacy. If SpaceX colonizes Mars, or if Tesla helps end climate change, his impact may stretch beyond centuries into millennia. Yet, with all his genius, his companies rely on global markets, politics, and public opinion. Musk faces criticism over labor practices, tweets, and business decisions. He is a man constantly under the microscope, his moves dissected in real time. So who was truly richer? Is it Mansa Musa, the man who could destabilize economies with his generosity, who ruled vast lands and left behind centers of learning that lasted centuries? Or is it Elon Musk, the man transforming the future with artificial intelligence, electric energy, and interplanetary travel? The answer may depend on how you define wealth. Is it what you can buy? Is it the power to shape lives? Is it what you leave behind? Musa's wealth was majestic, visible, and historic. Musk's wealth is dynamic, risky, and futuristic. Both men changed the world, one through the richness of a continent, the other through the power of innovation. In the end, perhaps true wealth isn't measured in dollars or gold. Perhaps it's measured in impact, in courage, in vision. And maybe, just maybe, it's measured in the stories we tell about them, centuries apart, still echoing through time. So, who do you think was richer? Leave a comment. And if stories like this fascinate you, stories that connect history and the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because the world is full of giants, and the next one could be you.